Confessing your feelings might be one of the scariest things a person can do. Your heart starts beating faster, your hands feel a little shaky, and suddenly even typing a simple message feels difficult. But why does something so simple feel so terrifying? Why does telling someone I like you feel like such a huge risk? Almost everyone has experienced this moment. You're holding your phone, thinking about sending a message. You type the words, then delete them. You type them again, then delete them again. Your brain keeps asking the same question. What if they don't feel the same way? But this feeling is not just about emotions. It's actually about psychology. The human brain is designed to protect us from situations that could hurt us socially. Confessing feelings is one of those situations because it puts our emotions and our ego at risk. The biggest reason people struggle to confess is fear of rejection. Research shows that social rejection activates the same areas of the brain that respond to physical pain. In other words, your brain reacts to rejection almost like it reacts to injury. Because of this, your brain tries to protect you. It tells you to wait for the perfect moment. It tells you to gather more signs. It tells you to be absolutely sure before you say anything. But sometimes that perfect moment never arrives. When you start liking someone, your brain begins analyzing everything they do. If they reply quickly, you think it means they care. If they reply slowly, you start doubting everything. Small actions suddenly start feeling extremely important. A simple smile, a short message, or even a random conversation can suddenly feel like a hidden signal. Your brain is constantly trying to interpret these signs, even when they might not actually mean anything. But overthinking rarely gives you real answers. Instead, it creates confusion. One moment you feel confident that they like you. The next moment you feel completely unsure again. Your brain keeps switching between hope and doubt. Here's something interesting. Psychologists say uncertainty can sometimes be more stressful than rejection itself. When you don't know how someone feels, your brain keeps imagining different possibilities again and again. You start asking questions like, what if they like me back? What if they don't? What if I ruin our friendship? These thoughts keep looping in your mind because the brain wants a clear answer. This is why confessing your feelings can actually be healthy. It removes uncertainty. Instead of being stuck in endless what-if thoughts, you finally know the truth. And surprisingly, knowing the truth often feels less stressful than constant guessing. Of course, the answer may not always be what you hope for, but clarity helps the brain move forward. It allows you to stop imagining scenarios and start focusing on reality. Psychologists also suggest something interesting. The best confessions are usually simple ones. Your brain may want to create a dramatic moment or a perfect speech, but honesty often works better than complicated plans. Sometimes something simple like, I really enjoy talking with you, and I just wanted to tell you that I like you, can be more meaningful than a long, rehearsed message. Confessing feelings doesn't mean you're fearless. Everyone feels nervous in that moment. Courage simply means saying the truth even when your brain is telling you to stay silent. At the end of the day, emotions are part of being human. Sometimes the biggest regrets in life aren't the things we did, but the things we were too afraid to say. If this video made you think about someone, like the video. And if there's someone you wish you could confess to, comment just one word, courage, and subscribe if you want to understand more secrets of the human mind.